Hi, I'm Jada and I'm the valedictorian of Class of 2020 Middletown High School North. I would describe my educational experiences in Middletown Public Schools as very fulfilling. The teachers I've had over the years, starting since kindergarten, have influenced me and impacted me in a way that is invaluable, and I'll take everything that I've learned from them with me in the future. For the short term, my goals as a student leader are just to stay optimistic and supportive of my friends and peers during this difficult time. And for the long term, being part of clubs like the Environmental Club at North, I hope to continue to pursue initiatives and opportunities in environmentalism and other causes that I'm passionate about in the future in college next year and on. The importance of a public school education is the value of the diversity of thought it's built on. Not only is there diversity in the sense that you meet people with different backgrounds and stories and experiences, but also there's a diversity of the realm of things that you can study. I think it's important that students have the ability to kind of explore who they are, taking classes in high school and meeting people and just growing and becoming more open-minded and empathetic in their education. The advice I would offer to students in order to maximize their high school education is to just not be afraid to ask questions. Always reach out if you need extra help. I know for me personally, taking AP Physics junior year, that was a really humbling experience because I realized that it's okay not to know everything, and that if I do need some extra guidance, my teachers are always there to support and help me talk through it. I really don't have a favorite subject because I think all of them kind of overlap and intertwine and kind of enrich each other. Like, I feel like things I learned in biology or environmental science I can use to write my essays or do my history projects. So I think I just like not having a favorite subject because I think they all kind of have increased my passion for learning in different ways. Next year I'll be going to college at Columbia University in New York on a pre-med track, and I'm not sure exactly what I want to major in yet, but I might study biology or public health or something environmental like sustainable development. Essentially, I just want to pursue a career in healthcare, but also in environmentalism. So there's a lot of teachers that have had a lasting impact on me, but I think especially I appreciate Ms. Price. I've had her for 2 years in like med lab, forensics, and anatomy, and she's really reinforced my desire to pursue a career in the medical field. And it's just like her selflessness and her like unwavering kind of power to like teach people and educate. She's a really positive role model for me, and I definitely will take everything I've learned from her inside and outside of the classroom with me in the future. Not gonna lie, I was kind of confused because I woke up with my parents yelling at me that my guidance counselor was trying to call me, and then I like went on the call and he had a sign that said "You were number one." He was holding it up with his kids, and I thought he was just calling to like support me and be nice, but then he said number one ranking, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. But I was never really like working towards being valedictorian, so even though it's a big accomplishment, I know it's not the most important thing, and there's a lot more to come in the future.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rasnitsyn, and I'm the Salutatorian of Middletown High School North Class of 2020. I would say that my educational experiences in Middletown Public Schools have been overall very positive. I've met a lot of great friends here, had a lot of great teachers and other faculty members that have really supported me, that I've gone to for advice, and that have really provided me with a great foundation to go on to the next stage in life and the stage after that and make me confident I can succeed. So my goal as a student leader for the short term is to go on to college and really just continue to be involved and do things outside of just going to classes and going home every day. I plan on joining a few clubs when I'm at RU. I also have, so earlier in the year I hosted a financial literacy night for the town, and I want to continue to do things of that nature both in college and also when I leave college. I want to start an organization that really focuses on economically empowering others, and I really want to lead by showing people that they can do more with their lives. I would say the importance of a public school education is that you get exposed to many different viewpoints. Maybe if you were to go to a private school or parochial school, you'll have a lot of people who are similar to you in their background, and they'll have similar ways of looking at things. But when you're at a public school, you really see all kinds of different ways of looking at life. Maybe there's an issue that you would think is A leads to B, but then someone else says A leads to C because of B, or something of that nature. And really, you just learn different ways to think and to approach situations, which I think is great, a skill to learn so that you can practice in the real world and go on to succeed. The best way, I'd say, to maximize your high school education is to do stuff. I mean, don't just go to school, sit in class, listen to what teachers saying, talk to your friends, and go home. Join some clubs, maybe talk to teachers after class if you're really interested in a subject. Really just try to do what you want to do, and don't make this some experience that's like, oh, I went there for 4 years and whatever. Try to make it something like, hey, I went there for 4 years, I did what I wanted to do, and I'm better because of it. I would say my favorite subject would be a tie between math and business. I love the way I think critically in classes like calculus, shout out to Dr. Tehan, and statistics, how I really have to learn to see what I'm looking at and see how I can interpret it. Then with business, I feel it's just, I mean, everything in life is a business, and I personally want to pursue finance, so it's really an important skill to learn how to manage your money, how to make a company grow, and all the skills you can learn, because especially helps your critical thinking. I'm going to Rutgers University's Honors College, and I would like to major in finance and business analytics and information technology. I feel that these are two fields that are really important in the real world, and it's somewhere where I really want to be because it combines all my interests, like thinking critically, math, and just really, I feel that it's the perfect kind of field for me to enter, so figured why not? Almost every teacher I've interacted with in North has impacted me in some way, but there are two who have really done it that's who I really have to shout out. Miss Heater has been my mentor. She's been my guide, she's provided me with a lot of guidance, a lot of support, and looking back, she's one of the biggest reasons I was able to make a lot out of my high school experience, well, especially being my advisor in so many clubs. There's also Miss Vandekreek, who really she was my first class actually I had at North, and it really brought me into thinking, wow, this is not a terrible place as I'd expect a high school to be, but no, she really benefited me and made me have a great high school experience, and I have many fond memories from her class that I'll never forget. I mean, my reaction, hey, it was pretty nice to know I'm second in the class. It's rewarding for what I've done in high school. But at the same time, I'm a very pragmatic person, and the way I see it is, it's nice for now, but then I always try to focus on what's next, the next level, and I don't really see it as the end-all be-all, so it was good to find out, but at the same time, it wasn't like, oh my God, this is incredible, or this is everything I've been working towards, because I'm really just looking for the future.